This is a story about Mr. N and his entrepreneurial abilities. Mr. N decided to become an Uber driver. He signed up with Uber to drive people who contracted through the Uber app. But driving one person around at a time limited Mr. N's income to one fare at a time. But being a bit entrepreneurial, he decided to expand his ability to get multiple fares at once. So he purchased more cars, which could be driven at the same time. He then recruited friends and family to drive his cars. Everything was under an LLC where he was the only owner. So Uber's payments would be reported under Mr. N's LLC. He would pay the drivers their share of fares, less any rental fees and other expenses for using his vehicles. All seemed great as Mr. N collected about $542,000 in fares in 2015, which were deposited into his bank account. However, it seems he never consulted a tax professional on keeping records, how to report his income and expenses, preparing his 2015 return, and various other tax complexities regarding his business. He prepared his 2015 tax return and did not report any of the Uber payments to his LLC, which Uber had reported to the IRS. So the IRS notified Mr. N that he owed $193,784 in taxes and $85,345 in penalties. With rather incomplete business records, he tried to convince the IRS as well as a U.S. tax court judge that he didn't make $542,000 as it was paid to other drivers. Yes, Mr. N also chose to represent himself in his tax dispute with the IRS and U.S. tax court. Neither the IRS nor the judge were convinced. In the end, he would owe $279,138 in taxes and penalties to the IRS. Simply working with a tax professional at some point would have avoided this $279,000 financial disaster.